Hello guys and welcome back to another video. It is Tess and we are doing a speed build. You missed most of the building part, I'm going to be honest, because I forgot to record. I am a very silly person and I forgot to record most of the building. And then it was just a whole bunch of like boring parts. It was like putting in windows and I was like, I don't really want to show that or talk about it. So we're doing landscaping instead, because I feel like landscaping is a pretty interesting thing to watch for the most part. Using a lot of island living stuff here. I think it's kind of pretty. I definitely wanted it to be very lush and floral, because as always, I am basing this build off of one online because I cannot build Spanish Spanish and like Mediterranean style houses without a reference photo. I am not well enough versed in them. So here it is though. I think it's pretty fun. I did both some like kind of like wild overgrown places, but also some very structured places, as you kind of saw in the front there. And I think it's pretty cute. I really love the outside of this house. I think it's so beautiful, especially this backyard area with the little like gravel path. It was giving me very much Italy, very much Mediterranean, Greece, on like, you know, near the Mediterranean Sea. So pretty. I was kind of building this thinking about the My Wedding Stories world. I have vowed to myself that I have to finish building Oasis Springs before I allow myself to buy another pack with a world, because this is right now I am the closest to finishing Oasis Springs out of any of the base game worlds, and I need to have at least one done. You know what I mean? I just need to have one of the base game world done before I can excuse myself for buying yet another pack and finishing one of those worlds first, because as it sits right now, I have a lot of pack worlds done, but no base game worlds done, which is not great, I will admit. But either way, we jump. Ow! Oh my god! Sorry, I hit my heel on my chair, and it really hurt. I wonder if you heard that. But yeah, we jumped right into the formal living room after I did already decorate the family room and kitchen. I'm sorry. I apologize, but this house is really big and they're pretty boring, so I didn't include them. Honestly, I somehow lost part of the recording of the kitchen, so there wasn't really much to include anyways for that. And then the family room it's pretty boring. It's like a entertainment console and a TV and some couches. Like, it's not very interesting. But alas, I also included a formal dining room right when you come in. Also, I really hate that this window is off center. I'm gonna be honest, it's very frustrating. I hit it with a, what is this called? A lamp, but I still think it looks kind of silly. But alas. Yeah, so in here is gonna be the formal dining room. I put a nice long table. I feel like that's pretty accurate to how most houses go. You like come into like a fancy room, and then you go farther in and there's some more, I don't know, normal rooms. Like, the last time my family ate in our formal dining room was, I think, Christmas. And I think that's the only time we eat in there. We have like a formal dining room in my house, and I don't think I've ever sat on those chairs, but either way, I feel like it fit this house. This is a pretty big traditional house, so except for this room. This room is not very traditional. I love the wacky grandparent trope, so I decided that it needed to be in this house, especially because it had such a consistent style up until now. It just had to be included. You know what I mean? It had to be here. So it is. I made it here. It's totally included. I wanted it to be a very eclectic grandmother. Lots of fun stuff from the new kit, which I love. I adore. I think it's very fun. I use these funky little I don't know, wall decorating thingies. Wainscoting, the wainscoting objects. I used those and I really enjoyed them. I wanted to put the mirrors in them, but I forgot that the wainscoting doesn't actually come all the way through the mirror. So I didn't want to do that anymore. So I just painted it yellow behind, wallpapered it. Oh, jokes, it wasn't yellow. I thought I left it yellow, but I didn't. I changed it to teal. And I also included a little vanity table because obviously a person who lives in this room would have a vanity table. Don't be ridiculous. Sorry. I'm having a good time. And then we move on to the master. It's right next door to the grandparents' room. They're both on the ground level, right next to the family room. And then all of the kids' bedrooms and guest bedrooms are upstairs. And there is 2 staircases in this house. It is a really big house. It's like not quite a mansion, but it's massive. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't like to play The Sims in this house, just because I feel like I would lose my Sims all the time. Especially like children's Sims, because they'll be doing wild shit. You know what I mean? Like if you have autonomy on, man, they'll be just, you know, I don't, yeah, no, I would not like to play in a house this big. But I do like building houses this big, because that means I get to design a lot of different rooms. So in this house, we have, I think, like 7 bedrooms, 6 or 7. It's a lot. 2 of them are guest bedrooms. There's also a garage / like office / like skill building place. There's 2 outdoor patios. There's the grandparents' room. I think there's 3 kids' bedrooms. No, there's 3. Yes. There's also like a kids' study office thing. I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot in this house. I'm gonna be honest. But I don't know, I kind of like it. I think it's a good addition to the neighborhood. I feel like it really fits the vibes of these big Spanish, almost like a manor. I feel like I wouldn't call this a mansion, but I might call it a manor. That actually might be incorrect. It might be the other way around, that manors are bigger. But in my brain, it's not. So I don't know. But yeah, here is the first guest bedroom. This is the only one I end up showing in the video because the other one is basically the same. And I figured you don't need to see that. Not twice, at the very least. I often include guest bedrooms in my houses, especially if they're as big as this one, just because I feel like it's a nice thing to have. Do my Sims ever have guests? No. But could they? I mean, probably, I guess. If they wanted to, or if I wanted them to, then they could. But alas, I do it even if I think it's unrealistic. Just because I feel like it's cute. And also you can always just delete the guest bedrooms, because I tend to put less stuff in them, right? So you can delete it easier and make it into like, I don't know, an office or something like that. Oh, there's also laundry in this house. I'm telling you, I was pulling stuff out of my ass trying to fill up all these rooms. There is so much space in this house. It's honestly distressing. I cannot explain to you how much room there is in this house. You know what I mean? Oh my god, there's 3 outdoor patios. I forgot, there's one on each side in the back, and there's one in the front. There's a covered patio in the front of their house. It is so big. This house is so large. And there's also this little patio outside of here. This place is huge. Absolutely humongous. And there's an art room. I forgot about that. Yeah, this house is insane. Like, honestly, you have to really commit to having a lot of space. But yeah, that's the end of the guest bedroom number 1. And this is what I imagine to be a teen bedroom. I wanted them to be a dancer because I thought it was cute. So, and they also have this little like nook in the back corner of their bedroom that really fit a dance floor, so I thought, I don't know, I thought it fit. It's also a kind of fun, like, personality trait to like dancing. I don't know. I was having a good time. I was in a silly mood. Oh my god, silly goofy mood, guys. And I cannot be held accountable for my actions when I am in a silly goofy mood. I was just having a good time, you know? And I do end up, I think it looks cute. I like the color scheme. I like the personality of it. I think it does look like a teen's bedroom. I always struggle with teens because I feel like kids go all out with decorations of their bedrooms. And teens can go all out with decorations, but a lot of times they also have like the insight to want to do a bit more of a minimalist kind of aesthetic. So I struggle trying to find that balance often. And I feel like I did it pretty well in this room. And I think that it's definitely because I included the dance floor, which definitely gives it more personality. Like, you can't tell me that an adult would have a dance floor in their bedroom, but you can tell me that a teen would. And I'd believe you. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I enjoyed this room. I think it's cute. I think the color scheme really came together in a fun way. And, yeah, I think it's rad. Here's the toddler bedroom. It's the most obnoxious color red that I can probably ever think of. Oh, and I'm saving my game. How sweet. But yeah, so I ended up using the new toddler thing. I wanted this kid to be just obsessed with color. Just so many colors and such like a fantastical way of decorating, and I think it came through with like all of the toys and all of the colors, and I think the wallpaper definitely helped. But I don't know, I feel like this kid's room is very chaotic, or toddler, sorry, and I don't know, I really like it. I don't usually use red in any bedrooms, honestly, but especially not kids' ones. So I don't know, I thought it was a pretty nice touch to use a red one here. I feel like this kid would be loud as hell if you were to actually be around them. But I don't know, I think it's cute. Kids are annoying, so that's fine. I used the little cloud lights above the house and stuff because I thought that would be like, I don't know, nice little ambiance piece. I don't know. You can ask me for explanations, but sometimes I just do things because I think they're cute. And at the end of the day, I think that's fine. I really hope I didn't use that lamp. Oh, I did, apparently. That's a really weird lamp to use there, but I did it. So then I have a twin bedroom. I don't know why I decided to put two people in the same room when there's a million rooms, but I did, apparently. And I do think it ends up looking pretty cute. I did a very funky style in here, which makes sense because they're twins, so I feel like both of their personalities would kind of be like fighting for the attention. I used this cool new mirror thingy. I gave one kid a bunk bed with a desk. I imagine that they really liked anime and like K-dramas and stuff. And so I felt like they would watch that on their laptop a lot. But I also did include a TV in this bedroom. So I thought the other kid might like, they also had a music thing. I had this in my head. Oh, they really liked old school music. That was it. They like 80s music. I almost put in that big like jukebox gaming thing, but I ended up not. But it is almost the end of the video, so if you do want to download this build for yourself, the links are down in the description, and while you're there, maybe leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and give me a subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a great day. Goodbye!